Let's see if everything is a-okay with the stream. Alright, the stream is live. Just need to make sure if everything else is okay. And the thumbnail. Add it to the playlist. Game title. Let's see the changes here. Almost there, guys. I'll be joining in a second. Alright. I think it's a-okay now. Alright. What's up? Alright, we're live. What's up, guys? The Keyblade Soulord here, and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Last time we found out the identity of the traitor, and it's none other than Sakura. Sakura Ogami was the traitor. Who knew? But is everybody happy about that? Not really. Some people still got scared of her, and one person in particular, like Hina, worries about her. And I have to admit, I'm worried about her too. She's being blackmailed after all. But anyway, how will this react to every single student in the academy? Well, one way to find out. Let's do this. Hey there, Thomas. Welcome back. All right. Let's do this. I think, as usual, about every mornings, we should go to the... Oh, Kyoko. Well, let's hope she trusts us this time. Good morning. Yeah, she's still mad at me. She's still mad at me. Yeah. Exactly. We need to patch things up with her somehow. Alright. Let's head to the dining hall. Hey there, Killer Morales. Makoto, are you okay? Huh? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. You! Worried. What a dullard. Toko? Byakuya? What are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge? From who?
Such ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Mastermind's... Are you talking about Sakura? Yep. I knew this would happen. Yes, Sakura's not there. Oh, where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is, if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was just as a safeguard against that threat. Threat?
What is this?
Why? Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. What do you mean unfair? The game should be all fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance. Byakuya, what the hell is wrong with you? Do you not value life whatsoever? Jesus Christ.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason. Agreed, Hina.
What did you
Stupid.
say?
This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot. You took the words right out of my mouth, Hina.
Hey.
Before you get too far into the argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
However...
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact also meant to serve as the next motive the Mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred.
In other words,
This right here, the fighting, this bickering, is the trap the mastermind laid for us. I can say that. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children?
but
That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just, I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can't beat the mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
Idiot! You really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? Hina really is down. Hina really is out going to defend Sakura. It wouldn't matter.
Huh?
What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya! In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest.
What the hell?
Oh, yeah, you deserve that, Byakuya. Getting slapped in the face. Damn.
You disgust me. You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
Whoa, whoa, Hina. Easy.
What?
I should have died? Interesting. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead. Try it if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
That's right.
This is exactly what the mastermind wants. And it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Stupid cow! How dare she! She should die 1,000 deaths! No, 1,000,000! So she was just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention. And you are just some sick psychopath who doesn't know how to value life.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya. And all you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that? Everything!
Hey,
A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you. Hard. Well said.
I don't have time to play with
And I
you.
will happily elude its attempts. So, you know? How about we, eat? Maybe now it's not a good time.
You know?
Uh-huh. Yeah, nice try, hero. Oh boy. This is not looking good for everybody. So we still have free time? Grape Panda, welcome to the stream. Well, who should we spend our time with? Can we spend our time with Kyoko? I mean, she's still upset, but I guess it's better than nothing. We'll see if we can. Sakura's not around, at least from my perspective. Okay, Hiro and Kyoko is there. Sakura's in the chem lab. Your cat wants to say hi? Say hello to the cat for me then. Let's talk to Kyoko and see if we can talk to her. If not, I kinda wanna cheer up Hina. Let me see if I can talk to Kyoko first.
anyway,
Yeah, she's still upset. I'm gonna cheer Kyoko up, Hina up. After what happened, I don't blame her. Give me a second. Let's see. Ah, there she is. Makoto? Did you want something? Yeah, let's spend some time with her.
about that.
Were you worried about me?
So-
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was. That's nice of you. Alright. Well, I cheered her up a bit. I think if I recall, she likes the radio thing. Let's see. Where is that radio? I know it was around here. Let's see. I know I saw the radio somewhere. There it is. I believe she likes this one. Yep. Okay, it cheered up her a little. Okay. So we still can't talk to Kyoko, or she's still upset with me. With Mikoto, I guess. Sakura? I don't know if I can, though. Sakura's kind of avoiding everybody. Well, let's see. She's in the dining hall. Okay. Let's see here. There she is.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't look like she can talk to me yet. Yeah, she did, but apparently she's still, well, upset after what happened. If Toko's not Genocide Jill, I'll talk to her. You know, let's go with Toko. If they get out. Yeah, let's hang out with Toko.
What's your problem?
What, more pity? Aren't you such a good person showing me all this pity? I'm not pitying you. I just want to spend a little time with you. Okay. Now, if I recall, Genocide Jill didn't like the pen, but I'm pretty sure she... There we go. Yeah. Sorry, but I'm already engaged to Master, so I can't go on a date with you. If you're okay with that, I don't mind if you think about me. Okay. Let's see if she has a little story. Toko? Toko? What? You want to talk to me? Well, I can't stop you, so talk already. What should we say? What do you like to do in your spare time? Why do you want to know? Well, I mean, you know, we're trapped here together, right? If we're gonna be friends, it'd be nice to get to know each other. What did you just say? After that part about being trapped, we're gonna be what? Friends? Togo? What do you mean, friends? You think I'm stupid? You're trying to trick me. No, I'm not. I've already been hurt once before. I'm not gonna let it happen again. You've been hurt?
Anyway...
Come on, you don't really care about me. You don't know how... You don't want to know about me. Even I know that. That's not true. Fine, tell me. Tell you what. You know why they call me the ultimate writing prodigy, right? Yeah, you won all kinds of literature prizes and stuff. Yeah? Tell me what I'm good at. Tell me what my genre specialty is. If you really want to convince me to give you a crap, you should at least know that. Romance? It's romance, of course. Oh, you actually knew? Yeah. Your basis says with So Lingers the Ocean, right? Everyone says it's your masterpiece. The book was such a hit that fishermen shot to the top of all the hottest men pools, right? How did you know all that? There's no way you care about me. I'm telling you, I do. I mean, we're friends, aren't we? I'm blind. Your straightforward nature is blinding me. I'm not really sure. Does she hate me now? I don't know. Vocabulary? A skill right off the bat. Okay. I'm gonna say right now it's nighttime. Yep. Nighttime just started.
This is a school announcement. It's as
Yeah.
such.
It's
Soon the
efficient.
doors open then.
Sweet dreams. Not like the bed bugs bite. I know. Skipping that. That is true. We still haven't settled anything with Sakura. I agree. I hope nothing happens tonight. Alright, the Monokuma Theater. After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back with the suggestion I should become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay, then how about making you extra special? You can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards, I want to go forward. I heard her annoying sigh on the other end of the line, then she said, You just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey? Of course I've heard of it, I know all about it, but so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend. Hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes and sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma!
Seriously, so what is that? But yeah, what is that lady's obsession with crabs then? This is one thing I kind of agree with Monokuma. One of the few things. All right.
Good morning. Get ready to...
Yeah, I know. Get ready to greet another beautiful day. Yeah. Exactly. Let's talk to the others one more time. Hopefully nothing happens. What the? Huh? Was that someone screaming? I heard that. What happens? Who is screaming? Ah, Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look. What?
Hina!
What did you do, Toko?
Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her.
She didn't kill her.
Genocide Jill killed Hina!
What are you talking about? She's still alive.
You've gotta be kidding!
No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. Why? What happened? Well, Toko and Hina just, all of a sudden, they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze.
You SOB!
Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire?
Totally
Anyway,
not
you're
adorable.
totally not adorable, boys. Just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else
My beautiful
I'll start
sisters!
cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay, then let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, hero, help me. Sure thing. Jesus, what the heck's wrong with you, Jill? Are you okay, Hina? I'm worried about her.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. And it's all thanks to me, you know? Well, yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. Hold on. Man, I couldn't believe it. I was positive I was about to see someone's life come to an end. If I saw someone something like that, I'd never be able to sleep again. Which would suck. I love sleep. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? We just got into a fight, and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. Fight? Let me guess. The fight was about Sakura? Was because of Sakura?
But...
At first, I tried to just ignore it. If you let the jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have the time left to live out your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just...
What the heck?
Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
You're serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my own fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Yeah. Whoa! What happened?
Hina.
Sakura!
Huh?
You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal.
Hey!
Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me. It was Genocide Chill. It's all the Demented's murderous fiend's fault. Whoa, Sakura, calm down. To hurt Hina. Damn you. To leave me alone, but hurt her. What is this?
How dare you!
What is this? Jesus, Sakura, relax. Yeah. I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch. Sakura, please, relax, calm down, breathe, breathe.
No forgiveness!
Unforgivable.
I can't forgive this!
Calm down, Sakura. Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this!
Why? Somebody save me! Oh boy.
Hey,
What's going on? What's all this noise about? There's Kyoko.
it would seem...
I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura!
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line here and now. Drawing a line?
Goodbye.
Sakura, what are you doing? Wait, Sakura! Makoto, try to make up with her now. Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. Huh? Oh? Hello.
Whew.
About that issue we discussed earlier, it doesn't matter anymore. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me something about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. I actually wanted to, but Makoto prevented me from doing that. But that's okay. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Whoa, okay. What?
Because...
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Is that a blush I see? Huh?
Anyway,
It's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you. That's a relief. Chris? No one can see your comment, but I see it. What? But never mind. At least everything is done with. I wanted to talk to you about something else. Something else? What is it that you want to talk to me about?
indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So,
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but...
shall we go?
Well then, shall we get going? Well... Kyoko! Okay, so where are we going? At the dressing room? But why the dressing room of all places? So, there's something else you mentioned?
Indeed.
That's right. It has to do with alter ego. Hello. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he has done his job. Alright? Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us. He?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Okay. Well, might as well. Hello. Oh, I'm so, it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Okay. Is two not enough? No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is it that he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Alright then. What did you want to ask us? Oh, yeah, so... I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school's network.
What?
What? The network? Why? Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here? Saying I finished my work? I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep helpful to everyone. Wow, even as a computer program, Chihiro is amazing. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want too. So to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of the school,
That's right.
the only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you do that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still,
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay.
I'm gonna
If it's
do
for the
my
sake,
best.
if it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Wow. That's amazing. Chihiro is best boy. Agreed.
Hey,
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah?
certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko, you're amazing. To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the masterminds will really notice it. But...
Makoto.
Let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But...
Hey.
He's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. That's amazing. And he says if he wants to fight alongside his friends.
Now,
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in the situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend. Wow, Kyoko. You're amazing.
So,
Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please
I
don't.
want to believe in myself.
She said it, not me. Or he said it. I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try.
listen.
And besides, there is one place where the mastermind might not notice. Oh?
That's right.
Remember? There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. Oh, the secret room! That's it, the secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there. True that.
Indeed.
And I do there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. So we'll have to move Alter Ego and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
That's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Well said. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Then let's get started. It's going to be a little cramped for you, alter ego. Bear with us, okay? Alright then. This is our last chance. Alright. It tickles. Shh, you can't talk right now. We're going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. Okay.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there's a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there.
However,
Assuming that Mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Okay then. The secret room on the second floor. That's where we're going. Yeah, Makoto got attacked, but there's no reason the Mastermind has to go back there, since there's nothing. But of course, the Mastermind could still figure it out. Alright. If I recall... Was it the second floor or the third floor? Hang on. Yeah, it was the second floor. Alright.
Hey,
Hey, Makoto.
why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go. And to make sure you don't run off, I'm going to wait right here. Oh, she's acting. Oh, okay, got it.
Just a second.
Why are you standing here? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Okay. I thought she was mad all of a sudden, but no. She was just playing the part. Alright. The network cable. According to... Should be in one of the drawers. Yeah, there we go. A network cable. Now to connect alter ego. Okay. And that should do it. Acting 100? Don't you mean acting 101?
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please, just wait a little while longer. Just hold it tight and put your faith in me. Alright then. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us. As friends. Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto. Alright.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. Phew, boy.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Kyoko!
What?
Yes? So, we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we...
so...
If we could find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now.
Correct.
Alright. All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. Well said. That's our only option. Okay then. Free time? I'm kinda tired. Okay. Okay, so he's resting then. Oh? Huh? Someone's ringing the doorbell. Who could it be? Hello?
Makoto.
Makoko, get out here. Kyoko? What's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me, and she was as white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. Uh-oh. What? Oh no. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. What happened, Hina? Makoto! Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room! What's inside? Oh no. Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in a chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking. I tried calling her name. But she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway.
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just said
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Then why?
It would seem...
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair?
In other words...
Either way, this door isn't locked. Which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in? Uh-oh.
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break with. Wait right here. Oh boy, she still hasn't moved. I hope she's okay. Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. No. Here! I found a broom in the classroom. Use it!
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please!
Come on, please, hurry! Okay, you two, stand back. Alright. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I could just... Alright. Sakura! No. She's dead? How? Oh no. Sakura is dead? The body discovery announcement.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use
Oh, no.
however you like, the class trial will begin.
Someone killed her.
Danganronpa.
Who killed Sakura?
Huh?
No spoilers, Grape.
Sakura's dead?
She is.
She's really dead?
We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. This is no good. I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I need to examine Sakura's body. Just... I can't believe this. I got everyone.
What?
Ogre?
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you're going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her is not just someone in this room.
It's your fault!
It was one of you! Hiro, Byakuya, Toko! One of you killed Sakura!
What?
You're accusing us before we even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything, because you hated her. You hated the sight of her! Hina, that isn't enough to go around.
I won't forgive you.
One of you did it. I know it! You know it? You know it? Jeez, I didn't know how your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on!
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
It's the Monokuma file! Yeah!
And don't get mad, Miss Asahina, or you're just gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that Hold on. There's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura?
Say what?
Uh-huh. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again and
In
then...
other words...
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with that little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she's violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, so I wasn't able to punish her.
Well...
So I don't know who it was, but whoever the Blackhand is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie, before you get all pissy-potty at me, you better figure out who did it first.
Shing!
Because, I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
What
Oh,
is
boy.
this?
What the hell? He owes them one?
I won't
I
forgive
hate
you.
him. I hate this whole thing! Well, I, for one, am glad that it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind, after all. Well, I, for one, am the one who doesn't appreciate your comments. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have the time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina? Okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Makes sense. Okay then, Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. Whoa, Byakuya. You're really doing that?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on! Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. What?
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura! I won't let
you.
someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are just as much in danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let us all in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. Of course you would. Oh boy. And you, Hiro? Do you really object? If you were gonna take that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided!
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy deaf body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Right. We need to figure out who did this. Alright then. Time to figure out Sakura's killer. Alright. Let's check the Monokuma file. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in a rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There was evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from a violent vomiting of blood. That isn't enough to go around.
Hey.
I think this case this time might be a challenge. Tell me about it. Right. Why is that?
So...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door has been jammed shut with a chair from the inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
In other words...
This is a classic locked room murder. Oh boy, one of those, huh? A locked room murder. This is not gonna be an easy one.
Hey.
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
That's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then for some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include a string or a simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. Okay.
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh?
In other words...
Basically, the killer used some special contraption or a tool from the outside to target the victim inside. You push the switch and it fires a handgun, you shoot an arrow through the gap of the door, something like that.
However...
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. True that. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have a gap that would allow it. That is true.
It's true.
That one is off the list. The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words...
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they show up along with everyone else, and that's that. It could have been possible.
It's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room?
In other words...
By that I mean, there's actually an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
Indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. Very interesting. Interesting concepts about locked room murders. So there are 4 possibilities, but scratching 2 off. Then Kyoko, which of the 4 choices seem to be most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during the trial. But right now, I can't really say. Alright then. There are 4 types, but only 2 of them are most likely. Alright then. Let's check the body. Okay then. Uploaded ahead. And she also vomited blood. And there are traces of blood on her lips. That's very curious. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to stop vomiting blood? Not a chance. Byakuya?
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. What do you mean?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood has to be somehow connected to why she died? What's this? Is that a wrapper, or...
Huh?
That's... Do you recognize it, Hina?
Well,
yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jet had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm her down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Not gonna judge you. Actually, as soon as we could get into that warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much?
Because, I mean...
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor. Poor Hina. Okay, so the polka dot candy wrapper. And apparently only she had it. So no one else could have a candy wrapper like this one. Also, is that broken glass? Yeah, shards of glass scattered around. Top and bottom sections of a bottle, yeah? Yeah, this is originally a bottle. It could be from... Wait, something else? A figure? A Monokuma figure. And it has a knight chess piece. So that means... Yeah, there it is. There are 4 red bottles, but I remember there were like 6 of them. Yeah, there's a Monokuma figure with chess pieces. What I'm wondering is how to get these figures inside the bottles. Good question.
So...
It's no different from your standard chip in a bottle. Huh? You know, where the bottle's opening and is smaller than the boat it placed inside? You never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have.
In other words...
So this is the Monokuma version of that. Monokuma bottle, if you will. Monokuma bottle. But if I look at that... We found a knight chess piece, but I'm seeing 4 of them. The pawn, the rook, the bishop, and the king, but we're missing the queen and the knight, and we found the knight chess piece. Yeah, the queen chess piece is gone. I feel like it's starting to make sense of the things little by little. The Monokuma bottle standing on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass, which probably started as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? Yep. These are evidence of that. So yeah, the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Hold on, there's a lot of blood. There's a pool of blood over there. Yeah, blood stain on the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura when she vomited blood or something. Yeah, you're right. Why is it so far away when she died? Let me see the magazine shelf. Yep. Let's see what else is there. What the heck? That locker is open. A handprint?
Why?
What's the handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the... Oh, sorry about that. Didn't mean that. I pressed the home button by accident. It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and it left the handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in there until the locker room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Why not?
Hey.
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point. You're right. So...
Indeed.
Yeah, there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, what does this handprint mean? Very good question. Let's see, anything else we're missing? We've seen the magazine shelf, we've seen Sakura's body. Let's see everyone's accounts. Hina.
What the heck?
We already know who did it. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. Wait, what? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went out of her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me... She said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet with her in the rec room by noon. By noon, huh? And she died around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I had stopped her by force even, this would never have happened. Poor Hina. Oh boy. The stream didn't end it. It was I made a mistake and I made a mistake and pressed the PlayStation's home button by accident. Don't worry, the stream hasn't ended at all. Alright. Okay, so yeah, it's better to confirm we heard from 3 of them. At least we have Hina's account. Kyoko.
However...
But for Sakura to have been killed... Yeah, she's not the type who will go down without a fight.
It's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. That's why the killer was able to get the upper... So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
They would have needed to if they weren't expected to stand any chance against her. Okay, Byakuya.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her here in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do that, what it said, and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Okay, so Byakuya said he didn't go see her. Exactly.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay. So Byakuya never went to see Sakura, according to him. Hang on. In the anime, Hina is voiced by Felicia and Gel, who voiced Toru Hagakure in My Hero Academia. Interesting. I have yet to see the anime, but I'm planning to watch that soon. What's this? A plastic container. Protein Design X?
So...
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. Still, that protein cane, it's got a label. It says Chem A2. Oh, the Chem Lab has a lot of those.
Just a second.
That's strange. What is it?
Hey.
You see what's scattered around the can? They're shards of blue glass. They must have been parts of the window I broke to get inside.
Correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it. What does that matter? Actually, that is strange. I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I think like an important clue later on. You're right. That's true. These are the glasses from the window, so how are some of them under the container? That is very strange indeed. Makoto voice was Bryce Paper, but the mind behind the voice of Kirito. Actually, you're right. His voice sounded like Kirito. At least his English voice actor. I think we've seen all the clues in this room. Oh. Wait, there's more in the crime scene? What, the watch? The clock? 1 a.m. So according to the Monokuma Fog, she died around 12 at noon, so an hour ago. Was that when Kyoko and I were moving alter ego? What else is there to investigate? I mean, I already checked the magazine one. There's a pool of blood, the glass shards. Oh, is it the door? Yeah, the only way in the rec room, and it doesn't have a lock, so there's no evidence that the mounts have been tampered with. Yeah, the smashed window, which, of course, it was Makoto who did it. And there's no mechanism or string. I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. That is very true. There's more to it? What, the chair? Oh yeah, that was the chair that blocked the door. That is very weird. There's no doubt the reason it didn't open simply because the chair was shoved up against it. It kept the doorknob from turning. Very strange. That is... How is it possible?
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then
you should probably go talk with people right now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
Which is why I decided you'll go on my place. Well... yeah, if not Kyoko, it's up to us then. Okay, we already talked to Byakuya, so let's see if we can find Hiro and... okay, so skipping this one. Let's see if we can find Hiro and Toko. Those two are the only ones who have yet to... went back to their rooms. Okay, okay then. Let's first start with Toko, or the one who's nearby. Mondo, Sayaka, Byakuya, Junko, Toko. Here we go. Hey, Toko. Huh? Who's there? Yep.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal.
Yep.
Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Relax, Toko.
I was in such a good mood, too.
Yeah, she doesn't look like she's in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Yeah. Looks like she's gonna talk.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something? Yep. I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet you with you.
Well...
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me that she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said two, didn't I? I guess it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. Can you tell me about it? I admit it, I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Can I really believe that? Is that good enough? I'm going back to my room. Well, Toko said she didn't go see her, but I think there's something very off about it. Interesting. Okay, so let's go to Hiro's room. Leon... Hiro. There we go. Yasuhiro.
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Do you need something? Yeah? Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
What?
How'd you know about that?
Could it be...
Oh, wait, did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened within you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that?
What?
Oh, well... when she asked me to meet with her, okay, of course. But did she write you a note? Yeah, a note. She,
How about that?
she gave it to me in person. And she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. Yeah, this is very suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura?
You got it all
No
wrong.
way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yep, totally
Actually-
suspicious. Last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
Don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Oh, does I still have it? Let's see,
Hey, come on.
sorry, it looks like I don't have it anymore. Of course. Oh? A candy wrapper?
What?
Hiro?
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash. I forgot to throw it out. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked me to meet with her, but I never went. So if you'll excuse me... Yeah, something tells me Hiro is... Yeah. That isn't all there is to it. What next? That's true. It must have come from the chem lab. I think we should investigate the chem lab first. Okay, so let's go to the chem lab. If I recall, it's in the 4th floor. There we go. Let's see, the chem lab. Here we go. Whoa, what the heck? What's going on here? Makoto, do you have an eye in the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say is, yes sir, I understand. Don't be such a dick. What the heck is up with this dusty thing? Alright. Alright. The shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf, but more important right now... Yeah, what's that powder spilled out under the shelf? Let's see. A broken battle on the shelf. This is where all the powder came from? Chem C4. It's a poison. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled.
So in other words...
That's right. It could have been around the time of the incident. It must be related to the case somehow. It looks like it's a poison. And it is from poisons. Yep. Dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. With the letter C as a number. Yep. In A, it's where all the vitamins and proteins are. Dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found probably can finish. Wait a minute. Why is there... Hold on a minute. Why is there a chemical with C on this section? Yeah, just noticed that. Yeah, could someone have put it there on accident? What about B? It's a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Put simply, they're used for experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be a bliss. Hey, I have no idea about any of this. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What, you think studying science and mathematics have no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. Ha ha ha! And you're the fairy godmother. Let's see here. Yeah, just focus on a shelf. There's B and a number, of course. This is section B, but nothing out of the ordinary. So there's one thing wrong with section A and C. Section A has dietary supplements, B has reagents, and C has lethal chemicals. And she has gotten the protein powder from section A. But why is there a bottle on section C? Of section C on section A? Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, something's very wrong here. Also, I just noticed something. There are footprints here. And they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out a floor plan. But by we you mean me? How kind of you to offer. Ha ha ha. Oh boy.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop chop. Shut up, you're not my father. But let's just drop a sketch. So how's this? Not bad, for you and me. For me.
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business on the leftmost shelf. They came in and went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me. True.
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly
Makoto,
possible.
are they yours? No?
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. Jeez. I see. Your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit, these are not your footprints. Well, duh. What do you mean unfortunately? But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. Okay. The footprints might be a valuable clue then. And there's this powder, which appear to be poison. Yep. I just don't touch it, okay? Chem C4, so it's a poison. Yep. The powder would have been spilled right after the time of the right around the time of the incident. Okay then. All right. So let's go back to the rec room then. Okay. The rec room on the 3rd floor. We should find something interesting there. Second. Dormitory. 3rd floor. There we go. Into the rec room we go and take another good look.
Hey.
So Makoto, how's your investigation going? Okay?
I see.
So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying.
Anyway...
Well, I made some progress on my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma battles. These 3 things have revealed new clues. You do well to look over one more time. Alright? So let's check Sakura's body first. Okay.
Just a second.
Just staring into the space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but...
Hey.
Do you think you might need to... Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? It looks like we have to. There's no getting around it. Okay. Can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you?
So...
I imagine it's because I have plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, look here. Oh, hello. There's a powder on her shoes.
Correct.
Do you see that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. Okay.
Hey.
Next is the wound to her head. Look
It's
carefully.
true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It would seem...
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. So she had 2 blows to the head. Alright. The second one was the Monokuma bottles. Alright. I think it had to be the chess pieces, right?
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. Yep. Hey Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is? Come on, Makoto!
So...
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come with their own conclusions so that everyone can have the confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer? I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Wow. But come on. You should know, Makoto.
Hey.
Actually, there's one thing about the Monokuma battles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. Would you mind helping me? You don't mind helping me, right? Okay, what kind of experiment?
Anyway...
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya's not here, so...
So then...
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. Okay. I really don't know what's this about, but... Yeah, what choice do I have? Okay, collecting all the bottle pieces. Okay. Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then,
Is everything ready? Let's get to work. So, what kind of experiment are we doing, Kyoko?
in other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Alright? But compare weights to what? The pieces of the glass you collected, and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Okay. But why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
listen.
Alright then. First, let's compare the weight of 2 of the normal Monokuma bottles. It's completely balanced. Interesting so far.
In other words,
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
so then,
Now here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Okay then, let's give it a try. Huh? It's heavier? How? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The result of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together,
hey,
and I believe you will arrive at one persuasive conclusion. So what do you think? It's all on you. If it's heavier, I think there's one thing I could tell, but I think it's best to discover in the trial. Anyway, but what about the magazine shelf? Clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down? That's weird. If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. Okay. What the? This is... Toko? A dying message?
correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this?
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. But
however,
just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that? That says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it.
What the heck?
Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. But it just seems too easy. You're right. Looks like we found everything. And I have plenty of time, so let's do the trial right now. Yes, I checked the locker, don't worry.
Whoops, you caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I?
Yeah, just go with it.
Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right?
Yes, I know where to meet.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
All right.
See you soon.
Well, it's time for the trial then. No, whatever happens, I have to make something happen. Alright then. Let's do this. The ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery!
what?
What the? Oh, I just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. Jeez. This is just plain creepy.
Well,
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put some in a sad face, it makes it look like super negative.
yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? He's right, it does make it seem sad.
I can't
Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there. Too many emoticons. What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. Okay then. Yes, she was stronger than anyone I know, and yet someone killed her. That someone is one of us. Alright?
Don't look at me.
I said it before and I'll say it again. It wasn't me. Byakuya? The culprit is one of us. Make no mistake about that. Toko? Because I didn't do it! How many times do I have to tell you? Hina?
What the heck?
How can you all just stand there and say you didn't do it without even breaking a sweat? Calm down.
Hey,
Standing around here isn't going to do any good. Let's just get going. Right. It's time to put an end to this. Alright then. We watched the doors close, and it felt to begin its sinister descent. And suddenly, as always, the ride was over. Whoa, what's with the Egyptian things? Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault that we're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. Okay then. The curtain opens for a 4th time. Deadly judgment, deception, betrayal, riddle, defense, fate. A deadly class trial. Time to find out who killed Sakura. Let's do this. Let's review our clues. There's the Monokuma file, which she died around 12 noon, and the body was discovered in the rec room. There's a strong blow to the victim's head. No injuries were noted, but she vomited blood. Then there's the rec room door, which we broke through, but no, with the chair that was jammed. The status of Sakura's body. The blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. The candy wrapper. Glass shards on the floor. The figure. The bottles. The empty protein drink. The locker handprint. Hina's account. Byakuya's account. Toko's account. Pocket trash. Yellow powder. And Kyoko's examination summary. The Monokuma bottle experiment. The magazine dying message. The chem lab shelf. The source of the powder. And the footprints on the powder. Okay then. Let's see. I think we got a new skill from someone. From Toko. Vocabulary, if I'm not mistaken. There it is. Increases bullet capacity. Effective during a bullet time battle. Awesome. Alright then. We're ready. Let the class trial begin.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Very well, let's do this.
Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Again?
Whoa, deja vu.
Tell me about it.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Relax, Hina.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
first off, Hina, you need to calm down. We need to figure this out first. Yeah, she must have a reason to believe that. Alright. Let's make our argument. Hina's account. Alright.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Okay.
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
That's not
Is
it.
that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
I think I know where to put it. On the part of she hated her. Yep, she did mention it before.
It was one of you killed.
And what
Okay.
reason did
Because you hated her.
Is
Oh,
that it?
stupid
That's
whispers.
the only reason.
That's low.
Okay.
That's about as low as you can get. It was one of you. One of you killed.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a. You hated her.
What?
Shoot.
That was weird. Okay.
It was one of you. One of you killed.
And what
I think it was the other one.
You hated her.
Is that it?
That doesn't make.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
There we go, sorry.
No, it's
I
wrong.
made a mistake. I bet she mentioned something
Another
different.
reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
Yeah, I can't disagree with them. There's a good reason to suspect them. But did one of them really did it? Well, that was fast. Pocket trash. Okay.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious.
True
One
that.
of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
Okay.
I didn't either.
No.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
It's Hero, but
Come on.
first.
There's no way none of you went. At least one of you is lying.
Yep, one of them is lying, and that's Hero. Alright.
The fact that Sakura, there's no way that one of you is
I don't deny that I never
Okay.
went.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I know.
Yes, you did,
No,
Hero.
it's wrong.
You saw her.
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
Yep, he did that.
It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots?
Yep.
That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
Yep.
No, it's,
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
Yep.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
Yeah, where did
From
you get it?
Sakura! It's the only explanation.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
No.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
No. What Hero's saying can't be right. Exactly. The reason Nana is when Sakura got that candy.
I got it!
Yep.
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office.
True that.
So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Yep.
Damn it.
Come on, Hero.
I mean, what I meant was,
Hero.
oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
Yeah, why the sudden
Well, we
hostility?
just talked. That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You sure
You're
are.
acting incredibly suspicious.
More of us.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
What?
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
Shining message? What would a shining message
At the
even
scene
be?
of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See?
Weird.
See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You
Oh,
just
boy.
don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hero, hold
Easy,
on.
Hero.
When did you see that dying message of hers?
Kind of thinking, yeah, when did you see that message?
Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you
No.
recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
True that.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Yep. When Kyoko found the mess, it was on the magazine shelf.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
Yep.
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I
Yep.
found it right there at the scene of the crime.
After we started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
No, it does not.
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Then how do you know about the message? You have to have known the message somehow. Let's see. Magazine dying message. Alright, let's see.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Okay, where?
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Yep.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
Yep.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Hang on. Where was the magazine? Okay, I think I know.
Exactly what I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can
I
tell
think
you
I
when
need to
I found the
take,
dying. It was only
Kyoko's.
after the investigation had begun.
No, wait.
I found the magazine
No,
tucked
magazine
away
shelf,
on the
that's the one.
magazine shelf. When I pulled it out,
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Alright.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Okay. I have to remember to take quotes
When
from someone
Sakura's
else.
body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
Yep.
That's where Kyoko found it. After we'd begun the investigation.
Mm-hmm.
And you weren't at the murder scene. So there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Come on, Hero.
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
Exactly.
He's just trying to confuse us.
I think so.
actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
I don't think so.
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Without a doubt. Yeah, there's no way Sakura wrote that message. Alright. Wait, we have this? Okay.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
Okay.
The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
Okay.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
Kyoko's examinations thing. That was easy.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message.
Because according to according to Kyoko, there's
Because
no...
if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Yep.
What?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself.
Yep.
That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
That could explain it.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Why?
He admits it.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Yeah, why would you?
Because I killed her!
What? You admit it?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got
Okay.
Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
Yeah.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Yeah? Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help you, gives you some energy. Oh, sure. Thanks.
That's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence.
Alright.
Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening.
Okay.
Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed.
Jeez.
So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
But why Toko of all people?
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
But why Toko?
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.
Jeez, Hina.
We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
There is?
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
Something that Hiro doesn't make sense? Actually, yeah, why did he pick Toko? No. I think...
Shoot!
Okay, so not this one. The locker is closed. But yeah, what was the magazine hidden?
I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
You're right.
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf.
Yep.
Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then, he's not lying?
Huh?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
Huh.
I don't think there's
Interesting.
any question about that.
Could it be...
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine,
It would be
they
because
must not have liked what was written on it.
it had to be Toko.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right?
Yep.
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Yep.
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
But
That's
hang on.
right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
Wait.
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
True that.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Easy there.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time.
All right.
If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
All right.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just start from the
Just
beginning.
tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
All right. Let's see if we can find it. If we can find out. Ghost was examining the status of Sakura's body and the yellow powder. All right.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby.
Yeah.
And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind.
Yep.
And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Just once?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered.
Yeah.
And she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer.
I think we need to present Kyoko's examination summary when he said just once. She was hit twice, yeah.
I didn't want to, but I grabbed a Monokuma bottle and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
All right.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Yep.
No, that's wrong.
There we go. I really like that quote. No, that's wrong.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Yep.
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
Yep.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
Yep.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Yep.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
Yep.
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves.
Yep. This is we
There's
confirmed.
something very suspicious about those bottles.
2 are missing.
Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
Yep.
Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
True.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
Yep.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
Yeah, the piece that had a knight. I think.
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
Yep.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
Because of the
That's
chess
easy.
pieces.
If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Yep. Yep, exactly. The object that Monokuma's hiding inside. Oh, a handmaid's cabinet? Alright. This is easy. Chess pieces. Now let's see. We need to start with a C. Alright. Darn it, I missed that S. Alright. And we need a P. There we go. It's the I. No, I. Not an I. E. Get out of the way, E. H. There we go. Chess piece.
Now I understand.
There we go.
That's it. The chess pieces.
Yep.
Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
Yeah, but there's 2 missing. The knight and the queen.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
Yep.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you?
Yep.
Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn.
The king and queen being single pieces, the 2 rooks, 2 knights, and 2 bishops, and then... let's see... and then 8 pawns.
What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4.
Yep.
And on the ground was the knight.
But where is the queen?
Oh, so the queen is missing.
Yep.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
We're not talking about shogi.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing.
Yep.
There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No, we proved that with the scale.
It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Yeah. It was broken.
I got it! The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Yep.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
Mm-hmm.
And what is this evidence?
The bottle experiment. Let's see, where is it? There it is.
I got it!
The Monokuma battle experiment.
Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles.
Yep.
And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is...
there was more than one broken bottle.
there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Yep.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles,
along with the figure inside.
But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
Yep.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
Yep. It must have been used by Sakura's second attacker.
I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle.
I agree there.
Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow.
Yep.
Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
It must have been Toko.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
I get it, she was inside the locker.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Oh?
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note.
Yeah?
I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You saw Toko go into the rec room?
Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
I see.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
Yeah, just
After
now?
the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
Okay, for once I kind of agree with Byakuya. For once.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Yep.
hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous.
You hid yourself in the locker.
Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
Calm down, Toko. Yep. Toko was hiding in the locker. Bullet time battles? Okay, what's the new element? You probably press triangle button to find this without a second thought, but from now on you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Uh-oh. Okay, so we have to choose the correct truth bullet. Same way as during the non-set, simply press the L1 button. If you're lucky to set the kind, you have fewer bullets to choose from. Okay. Halfway through the game now? Okay. Thanks. So we're halfway through. Alright, let's do this.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse
Alright,
you.
calm down.
I curse you. It's a lie!
Well, that was easy.
That's enough!
The locker handprint. There we go.
This should prove it.
Jeez. The face she does.
Did
There
you
we go.
know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
Yep.
They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
Well?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Come on, Toko.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Come on, Toko. You do anything Byakuya would say.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Yep.
Then you killed Sakura! No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
She'd do anything for Byakuya.
What do you mean, probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Come on, Toko. Just tell us.
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room.
Yeah?
I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on, so I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Alright.
And then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
That explains how she had why she had the magazine.
That's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But
when you did, you put it back upside down.
yeah.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Anyway.
Why did you attack Sakura?
Yeah, why did you?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was
Jeez.
Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw all that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines.
So she
I
fainted?
don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Ask her. Who? Wait. Uh-oh.
Guess it's back!
Yep, Genocide Jill is back.
It was your fault after all.
Tell your cat I said hi.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Yeah, did you?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
Miss
I
Morose?
can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see...
She saw Sakura. Yep.
Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible. No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
The fact that Byakuya had to put up with her.
I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
True.
Hey, come on. That's... you know... But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
Jeez, Hiro. Yeah, keep talking on it and Hina's gonna...
That's that. Let's start the vote.
Okay, for sure.
What's
yeah.
wrong? Come on, everyone. We're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Huh?
Byakuya realized
Not
something.
yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
I think so.
Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
Yeah, like how the... You know, how the locker room was... How the locker room was
Tell us your
closed.
story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted.
Okay, then.
Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Alright, then.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Alright. The who could have killed Sakura? This mystery is getting stranger and stranger by the minute.
I was just sleeping peacefully.
Yeah?
And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So
Yeah.
you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Wait, in front of the shelf? But that doesn't make sense. She was sitting on the...
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all
That had
of
to be
a
the
sudden,
status of
Sakura
Sakura's
was
body,
there.
right?
I remember waking up.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw...
You smashed her.
You got it!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up.
Hang on.
I killed her there in front of the shelf.
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
It wasn't in front of the shelf. So, it does... So, in other words, she didn't die
Sakura
right there.
sitting upright in a chair.
Yep.
If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
Yeah, I did.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No.
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Yep. There was the blood in front of the shelf. There we go.
I got it!
That was easy.
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
And that's proof enough.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
No, she didn't move the body.
Look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
No, the case didn't come to an end.
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
That is true.
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy.
How is
After
easy?
she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
No.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door?
No.
While everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, that wasn't it.
I don't think that's possible.
The locker was open when we saw Sakura through the door. I saw it for myself.
I got it! Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open.
Yep.
So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
She wasn't hiding.
What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
Seriously, some of her poses are.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
Yep.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Yep. Alright, let's hear what they have to say first. Yellow powder, Monokuma file, Hina's account. I think the yellow powder is the bullet, but let's hear it.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
Hang on.
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
It has to be the yellow powder.
Blaming me, huh?
Alright then.
What was it that if it wasn't from Genocide Jill, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
No?
Shoot!
Okay.
What
It's
was
not the
it
yellow
that killed
powder.
Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then
Weird.
what was it?
The Monokuma file?
There's no other.
Hang on, let me check the Monokuma file. Okay, but no other injuries were not. See, that's so. Oh, right! Vomiting blood.
Cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot.
No.
You're right, thanks, Capilla Morales.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Yep.
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
No.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
True that.
Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
Yep.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything,
She's definitely
then
ultimate
what made her
detective.
vomit
She has to
blood?
be.
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
That's the only thing I can explain.
Poisoned?
Yep.
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees!
Jeez.
She was poisoned?
Yep.
It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
Okay.
Explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
Whoa, calm down, Jill.
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Yeah.
Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals.
No, it's not Sakura who I was talking about. It was Kyoko. All right.
And that's where I found this.
Yep.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle.
Okay.
But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
You found it on shelf
Where'd you
A.
find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In
Yep.
section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
Yep.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
No, it was found in section A.
I got it!
There we go.
Poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? But you just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, what was there?
So? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
Switched it out.
I mean, this.
What the hell? What are you doing?
Huh? Master!
What the heck are you doing, Byakuya?
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
That's what you're concerned about?
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
Wait a second.
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
No way.
It's protein powder.
Protein powder? Someone switched the contents of the protein with the poison? Wow. I did not expect that.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
Very good question. Poison must have been... No. Is it in the protein container? In the protein drink? That has to be. Alright. P-R-T... E. Where's E? I need E. Get out of the way, D and I. There we go. N. There we go. Where's D? We need a D. Where the heck is D? There it is. I. There we go. And there we go. Protein drink. Here we go.
Now I understand.
It was in the protein drink.
The poison must have been poured into the protein can.
Yep.
If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched.
That makes sense.
So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Very interesting indeed.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Wait. The protein drink. Yep.
You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
No way.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know?
Wow.
I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
Who?
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Wait, the footprints? Here we go. Let's see, the footprints. Where are you?
I got it!
There it is.
The footprints left behind in front of the shelf.
Yep.
That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected.
Okay.
What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind.
Yep.
And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
Hina?
The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Why?
Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected.
Why would you do that?
The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Makoto and Hina.
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh,
So that's why Byakuya asked
explains
Makoto
why
for that. But why?
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Hina.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
Yeah, she was so dead set on blaming
You were in
Toko
an
and
awful
Hiro.
rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
I don't want to
What
believe
about
it either.
Can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
Yeah.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way.
What do you mean?
Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina,
No.
coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
I don't want to believe it. Hina would never do that.
Is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
Come on, Hina,
I
just
found
answer.
her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the
Would you
poison
shut up? I would like to hear that from herself.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it.
What?
I'm not convinced.
You're
Kyoko's not
about to claim
convinced?
she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them.
Shut up,
Not a
Byakuya.
person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves, just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
She wouldn't do that.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism,
Oh?
but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Oh yeah,
Hina,
about the long proof
If you
problem.
really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Yeah, how did you?
well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Yep.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
I want to believe she didn't kill anybody.
She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
I agree.
What
Something
doesn't
doesn't fit.
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint?
Exactly.
It's too obvious, too easy.
Way too easy and
right.
too obvious.
It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
I don't think so. You clearly saw
You
the
didn't
powder.
notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
Yeah, tell us.
How come? That doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina.
All right.
Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
All right, let's hear what she has to say.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And
Right.
is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay,
Okay,
then,
go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder. And that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That seems very...
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right?
That seems very
Meaning you went
strange.
from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
No.
Yeah.
That... Something is wrong. The position of the footprints just contradicts that.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
Until you shut your mouth and listen. Until we figure it out, exactly. The talent, you mean Byakuya? The ultimate, affluent progeny.
First I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
Alright.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
Let's hear
I
it
moved
first,
from
Fur.
Section C to Section
That's
A.
where we need to go, but...
And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it
Yeah?
and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Okay, I
Honestly,
know where to put
that's
it.
enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
Okay, we know what to do.
First I went to... That's when I grabbed the... And you spilled some of the... Yeah. When I grabbed the
All right.
bottle,
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section...
Nope, the footprints contradict that.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yep.
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein.
But...
But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A.
Exactly.
That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it.
Yeah.
Remember what Hina just said?
She said, I was nervous, so I didn't notice I left the footprints. Yep.
What the... Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well...
You lied to
Hina.
us. Plain and simple.
Why'd you
If
lie?
you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious.
It's totally obvious.
The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went
straight to Section A.
So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Yep, the bottle was already spilled there to begin with.
Well... You see...
What the... What the hell? What's going on here?
Wow, Byakuya's nervous? Look at him, he's blue!
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
Look at I never thought I'd see Byakuya look so nervous, look at that!
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all,
Oh.
you're the one that gave it to me.
I... did?
Wait, what?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Hello.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
A piece of glass?
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
Wow, Kyoko, savage. I love it.
But what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well,
Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving this moment. Kyoko being so savage to Byakuya.
Hold up. Why don't you explain it? Huh? Me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
But wait, it was blue glass. It's a rec room window.
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
Yeah.
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
Very good question.
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was the bottle of poison? It was found in section 8.
I got it!
Yeah.
The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Yep.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room.
Exactly.
It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words,
When the locked room was unlocked.
There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab.
Wait, did Hina?
Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there.
That explains why the protein can was on
That
top
had
of
to be
it.
after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been
Yeah.
in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
Because Hina moved it.
We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Okay.
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Just calm down, Byakuya, and listen.
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that
All
settles
right.
it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene
After the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
Because you're an idiot and you don't understand what's going on. That's what. Seriously, seeing Byakuya rattle this, giving me so much joy. The source of the powder, the empty protein drink. I think it's that one.
When it comes to that protein can,
Hang on, let's hear it.
there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked,
Yeah.
it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible! It had to have been in there the whole time! It had to be! It was in there before the rec room was unlocked!
Jesus, Byakuya is so nervous. Hang on.
When it comes to
Yeah,
that
it's the empty protein
can,
drink. If I recall, the glass is underneath the protein drink.
There's not a doubt in my mind. Until the lock, it absolutely was not.
So you're saying someone planted it there after...
No. No, it had to have been in there, the whole... It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was...
No, that's wrong.
Seriously, seeing Byakuya so rattled like that.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Yep.
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath
the can.
What?
Oh my god, look at his face! Oh, am I loving it?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken.
Yep.
So it had to be after we got into the room.
Exactly. Look at his face.
I see. So that's your explanation.
Yep.
Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it...
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
Yep.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out
of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it?
Yep.
As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison.
And not the protein can.
But once the room was opened up, they were switched. And as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room. And the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
In other words...
That's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison?
Wait a minute.
I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
It means...
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
I get it. Sakura locked the room herself. And she committed suicide.
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right?
No.
She took it and gave it to Ogre.
No, it wasn't Hina.
What do you think, Makoto?
I don't think it was her. It had to be Sakura herself.
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary.
Yeah.
We know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
Yep.
You're lying! Stop lying!
Hina.
Why? Why would you lie like that?
We're not lying. She definitely went there. Exactly. Now I have to do the bullet time with her? Sorry, Hina, but I have to do this.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong!
Alright.
You're wrong! I hate you!
Calm down.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong!
Right.
I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong!
There we go.
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
This should prove it.
The yellow powder. That was the only bullet I had. Yep.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
Yep.
It did?
It did.
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
It was.
So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
Come on, Hiro, you should figure this
It
out.
was only on her instep, right?
Yep.
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina.
But it was Sakura.
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing.
Yep.
Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself.
Exactly.
But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep.
Yep.
Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison.
Yep.
After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison!
Hina.
Because I killed her!
No, you didn't
No,
kill
you
her.
didn't. The one that kills Sakura is Sakura herself.
Here's my answer.
She killed herself.
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Yes,
So you're saying it was suicide?
it was.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up.
It all matches. She committed suicide.
Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Yeah. Sakura wanted to create the locked room.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did.
And I have a feeling Hina saw that happening.
She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And
Yep.
that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
It was.
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you?
Exactly.
When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because
You're
you
right.
already knew Sakura was dead.
That's true.
And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything. And Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And that's when Hina took it.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
That's true.
You said you were going to go get everyone else.
But in
But
truth,
your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't
yes, it was.
it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room.
Yep.
When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
It sure did.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room,
That's when you placed the empty protein can. Yep.
while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground.
Yep.
Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
That is true. Being her
The
best friend and
Hina I know
everything.
never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation.
Yep.
As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the,
And the bottle of poison.
Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
She did. And we don't know why.
No! No!
Hina!
I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right.
I think we have to do
We have to
the...
end this properly.
Yep, the closing argument. Alright then. Let's do this properly then. This is when Toko was hiding in the locker. Here we... no, that looks like she's leaving. Okay. This is when he hit her with the... Okay, let's see. Alright. This is when Hiro wrote the message. This is where Toko peeked out of the locker. Hid the magazine hid the magazine. Hang on. Let me just check something quick. No, everything was okay there. Let's see. Toko hid the magazine upside down. She fainted, transformed, and smacked Sakura with the second bottle. There we go. And this is where she tried to get rid of the evidence. This is where Sakura grabbed the poison. Over there, that's when everyone saw what's happening. Hina picked up hid the poison in her pocket, and that's when she replaced it. Alright.
Here's exactly what happened.
Let's do this.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Yep. She hid herself in the locker.
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight.
Alright.
Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room.
Why would Sakura go something? That's where we're about to find out.
Next to arrive was Hiro.
Yep.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked.
Yep. That's when he grabbed the Monokuma bottle.
Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura.
Yep.
To that end,
Toko.
He wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her.
Yep.
But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear...
Yep. She left the locker and tried to hide it.
She jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others.
But she put it upside down.
But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down.
That's when Sakura got up.
Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted.
That's true.
This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out.
Yep.
And just like Hiro, she grabbed
another Monokuma bottle and attacked her.
This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head.
True that.
Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece.
Yep. Though I have to say, the way she was running there, kind of like a cartoon
that explains
character.
how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon.
Yep.
But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death?
Poisoning.
It was the
by herself.
poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture.
Yep.
And there, she took her final breath.
That wasn't the end of it.
Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened.
Yep.
Knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground.
Yep. And when everyone got back...
And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves.
That is true.
In an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort...
It was Hina.
It was you, Hina.
Now the question is, why?
That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
Why did you do it? That's what we want to know.
That's what happened?
Yes, that's what happened.
But, Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Because you think everything is a game and we took it seriously. That's how.
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated.
Well said, Kyoko.
That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
I hope that is a valuable lesson to you, Byakuya.
See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Well, that's that. Did I get in everything, eh? Please tell me I did. I think I did. Woohoo! Another A. And 101 medals for me. Thank you.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Come to think of it, Monokuma hasn't interfered a lot in this trial.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You
Time
just
for the vote,
gotta
then.
do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
He looks very depressed. Yep. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself. And that is the truth. She committed suicide.
Okay.
Yes, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire...
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth had come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet you... Why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died there. Yeah, Hina, why did you do it?
What is this?
Because... That's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died... It's because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why...
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean... You were gonna take us all with you? We all have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, Even me. We all killed her. Jesus, Hina. We all have to pay for our crimes. For serious, that's...
What is
You
this?
still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hands. That's Sakura's suicide note? I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me, it's fine. Can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You try to protect me, but because of me...
I can't forgive this!
My closest friend got hurt. Sakura. Because of me. My friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Jeez. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't! Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you...
Hina.
Please, don't think of things like that. They are not my enemy.
They're friends.
Wow. Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you had just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet... All that happened. You trampled all over her feelings. And then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you try to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
You came. Wait right here. I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
Could I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in. Please open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. Everyone has feelings, even someone as big and bulky as her. That weakness, that's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered her for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. and I didn't even realize it. Hina, we killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner, and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. This is just making me feel awful about Hina. I could never face her after this.
Hey! Hey!
Monokuma, you're interrupting a very important confession here. Alright. I'm sorry to interrupt one where you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but...
Hey!
It's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. And you're being so insensitive, Monokuma. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own option on what her suicide note meant?
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking. Because her and me and...
In other words...
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
Yes, indeed!
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it really was like this? What?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course!
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. Wait, what? But Hina already...
Too bad!
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, babe. You arrogant SOB! Why would you do that? You... Ugh! This is... I freaking hate you, Monokuma! Why would you do that? You were messing with Hina's feelings!
It's true.
What do you have to say to this? This is one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What? Then... You lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now.
I can't help if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. I didn't even have Sakura's signature. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. Exactly, you filthy little...
Damn it!
I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? Yes, you did. Well, kind of. Well, not the second part, the first one, but still. The case played out just between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in it, it still would have been between you guys. Sorry, I'm trying to read this, but I'm hating this bear so much right now. Ugh. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene. Cut!
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place? I don't want to know anything about that. Just read the letter. And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you just get on with it, please? Thank you, Kyoko.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, geez, talk about buzzkill. Alright, here we go. Ahem. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. Okay, I don't want to do this when Monokuma's voice. I'm just gonna do it with Sakura's. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo, and demanded I become their tool.
She was blackmailed. You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
Sakura. That's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura... Yeah.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret.
That's why she challenged Monokuma. She had enough.
I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic. Or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
True. My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The Mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get the situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I decided to do as the Mastermind had commanded. I will do as I was told, and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
That's why. If the Mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning.
Sakura did this to save us.
Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
Wow. I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered? She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting. To protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. She did it to save us. To save everyone, every single one of her friends. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much. No normal person could do that.
However,
it was only her limitless strength that made it possible. Poor Hina.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry. But please, don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible.
Beneath that burly and buff appearance is the kind heart of a friend. That's all I have to say. I agree, Thomas. I really wanted to give Hina and Sakura a hug for that.
Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
Wow.
But...
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close, and still...
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. Shut up! She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ending up doing it anyway, because of your stupid note! Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly hit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. Wait, what do you mean next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either.
Ooh.
There we go. Whether or not there was a spy really never mattered. Because the one we need to destroy is you. Nobody else. What the heck? This is not how this is supposed to go.
How strange.
But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that.
Phew.
Ah, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you? He'll never change. This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game. What?
Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Byakuya? Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat
There's no
myself.
point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it. Byakuya, you just won some points thanks to that. You just won some points.
What?
What's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I go. And if the Mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Yep.
Hey,
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death has no meaning? Ho 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 ho! Yes! Finally! Byakuya has come to agree with us. Well, partially, but at least he won some points. How boring. But nothing good can come out of this. I'm still going to be the one having the fun time, What are you thinking?
What the heck?
The fun time?
Anyway, let's forget about the good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish
It's
you
the
guys?
moment you've been waiting for. Punishment time! Wait, what? What? But Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead. But who? No, don't you dare touch Hina! You're not gonna...
But...
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh heavens no, just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can't just sub in whatever old student I want. So who? Didn't I tell you I'm very particular about the bear times 1 rule?
Listen up.
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste.
Yahoo!
So for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest. Uh-oh. Who?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Who's the special guest? No! Not alter ego! No. How did he find out? This isn't good. Don't you dare. Alter ego's our only hope. Chihiro's our only hope. Don't do it. Excavator destroyer. No, please, no. No! Damn it! Chihiro was our only hope! That son of a... I hate you even more, Monokuma. Right now I hate you even more. You... You suck, man! You turned him into a mangle hunk of junk! That really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say at post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm about all the grilled goodness. I hate you, Monokuma. Right now I hate you so much. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grilled's where it's at. I agree with grilled chicken, but... Ush! I hate you right now.
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still,
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay.
I'm gonna
It's
try
for the
my
sake of
best.
everyone else, so I won't be afraid. Wow. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him!
What's the matter?
Huh? You were friends with a laptop? It's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? How about you become friends with a fish? Shut the hell up! He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend! And you killed him! Is this what you call animism? Where soul dwells within all things? Even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So you finally noticed him.
Actually...
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all going to play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data in that laptop, it was... I guess you could call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward, in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course, I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal. So I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to work hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Yes, Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. And he risked his life. Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better.
Very.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that even every low you can get, even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everyone who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this. Holy moly, you're like super mad. Like you're just unreasonably upset.
Well,
Time to bring up to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Wait, postscript?
yep.
Yeah, there's still more left on Sakura's note.
Huh?
There's more? Do I have your attention? Okay, then here we go. Oh boy.
Hello.
Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like to tell you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here. And so I've learned one thing. Which is... the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Damn you! Ugh! And another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. But you can't just stop at the most important bit! It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even friggin' know, huh?
You guys.
That's the whole point, stupid! It's time to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But
Too bad.
sucks for you, loser. I freaking hate you. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
Wah?
There's one last line on the note. Okay. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard. No matter what. And that's seriously it. Well, what a stubborn loser, huh? Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long, think hard. I freaking hate Monokuma right now. Ugh. But yeah, there was a clue in that message. That the mastermind did something to us. Yeah. So Kyoko said that. What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What? Answer me. What did you do to my body? Yeah, the mastermind did something to us. I guess we're about to find out in the future. Oh boy. No, don't fake like that, Makoto. Jeez. Yeah, exactly.
Yo.
So the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
But...
So now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there? Other than to head back up? Oh yeah, let's get out of here. But... Poor Hina. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out. Yeah.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. It's alright, Hina. You were tricked. It's understandable. How many times do we plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then... I'll try.
Huh?
That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No.
No. I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master!
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. What about it ever goes for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Ball?
What the heck?
That's right, I call you a sleazeball, because you are sleazeball. Apparently you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends. Oh!
No!
Ho, 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 ho. Damn! Stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse gift and take me. Wow, savage. Well, that kind of cheered me up a bit. Time keeps matching on. Alright then. The nighttime announcement. Yep. As such, it's a blah blah blah. Yeah, I get it. Well, a voice? What voice? Wake up? Huh? Kyoko?
Kyoko?
What are you doing here?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Makoto, wake...
What?
Wake up! What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door... It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey.
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? What was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Well, might as well. It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. Might as well do this before the next chapter, then. What's your favor?
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? The data center on the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Whoa. Okay. What the... The data center? Okay. Let's just do this before we end the stream, because I'm curious about this. There it is. Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? No, it's still locked. It must be locked. What was it that Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh, what are you doing up, mister? Yeet! Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, I just... You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But...
Hey!
I can see you don't. That you don't. Don't waste your time telling me crap I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
You look like you might try to break in at any second, so I thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try to tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Where are you... Why are you out here making a racket? The Kyoko? Now you too?
You guys?
Whatever, the two of you just get back to bed. I'm possibly exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it, let's just go. Okay. Yeah, go! Go! Go on, get out of here! Shoot! Shoot! Jeez. Okay. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye. Oh, hold on! Listen, what was all that about just now? Yeah, that's true. What was she doing?
Whew.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. That was weird. Whoa, okay.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro Ikusaba? What?
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
16th student?
The one they call the ultimate despair.
What?
Watch out for her.
There's 16 students in this school? So, someone was hiding? 6 left. Or maybe 7? What's going on? Can't believe I got this. But that's all the time I have for today, guys. This was a long stream.
Ikusaba.
Okay, we'll just leave it at that. But that's all the time I have here for today, guys. Let me just save the game. Well, I just saved, but still. Better to double save just in case. And that's all we have for today. Thank you so much for watching. I have to say, this chapter was very interesting, very emotional too. I have to say, I have to give more points to Sakura and to Hina. In fact, this is making me like Hina even more. Poor girl. I mean, wow. I don't know what to say, but wow. I think I kind of like this chapter. It just shows that despite all that, despite being branded a traitor, despite being the spy, Sakura really cared for everyone in the school, especially Hina. And I have to say, Byakuya kind of won a few more points in the end. Just a bit. Either way. Exactly. I should hate Monokuma for this. Seriously, Monokuma, you're such a... Okay, I'm done for now. I'll continue tomorrow and see where everything goes from there. So, until then, this is the Keyblade Soul Lord signing off, and I'll see you tomorrow.